how I look. Flexing up my exes and my model lads. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Brie Tanya. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Britannia Inspires, and I know I've been away for a while now, but I am back with some brand new videos and some brand new techniques, right? So before we get into details, please to subscribe, like, and comment, share this content. Also tell a friend to tell a friend, right? So on the brows, what I did is that I used the ushas brow dip. Right, I find that brow dip very convenient, very convenient. Right, I've been using it for a long time. I find it very convenient, and I'm now cleaning and concealing the brows with a Sephora brush that I have, and I am going in with my brand new Iman concealer. I really do love this concealer. This is the best concealer that I've ever used. It is very creamy. A little goes a long way for this particular concealer, right? It blends into the skin so perfectly. Now on the arch of the brow, I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer at a lighter shade than the Iman, just to have the brows pop a little, right? Give it a bit of a definition. So now I am using my Real Technique brush right here. I use this specifically for blending out the conceal on the brows, right? Like where I have the concealer in the lids, I use it there. To me, gets the job done the best than any brush that I've ever used. You have persons who use it for several different reasons. If you are one of those persons, please do comment down below. I would try it on a particular technique on the makeup, right? So now I am going in with my James Charles palette and these two brushes that I have with me today. So I'm just going to use this particular shade to set the base of the eye look, right? And if it was like I'm going on the road today, I wasn't doing a YouTube video, this would just be it for me, because this shade with the concealer suits me. It melts into my skin so perfectly. Like, look at that blend, and then the brush is so fluffy, it's so light. And here's a tip for my fellow makeup artists: when blending, do not hold the brush too close to the bristles. Hold it away a little, like closer to the end, not that close to the end, right? So I did a little cut crease there, and I am now going in with my James Charles, the brightest pink in the James Charles palette, and I'm just packing it on there. Guys, when you're packing colors, please do use the correct brush. This is not the correct brush. I'm putting it out there that I am using. I just grabbed the brush and I just started packing. I am now using a soft brown from the James Charles palette, just the same, just a bit darker than the one that I used to set the eye base, right? And I am just giving that cut crease a little like definition to clean up any rough edges around it. And now I'm using my Mabeline Eye Studio in the shade black to do a little wing like thingy, and I also packed the black from the James Charles palette on that line that I drew, and I went in with a dark shade from my Profusion palette for the end of the eye look, right? Just to blend it out better. Right now I am color correcting, and I'm using this spoon brush that I have. Guys, if you have discoloration like me, you know oftentimes darker skin girls have discoloration. It is very important to color correct. And the neck, color correct the neck. We do not want to go out with the face and the neck not matching. It's 2020 going on 2021. That's not going to look cute at all. So now I went in with my L'Oreal foundation and the foundation brush, and this L'Oreal foundation is the bomb. That come, trust me. And now I'm just concealing the top of the brows using the Iman concealer mixed with the L'Oreal foundation that I have. So it's not too bright, it's not too dark, it's just not a perfect shade, just to let the brows pop a little, right? So I'm going back in with this particular brush because it gets the edges closer to the brows better than a foundation brush because it's smaller, right? So I'm just blending out my forehead right here, and now I am going to go in with the Iman concealer to highlight, and you can see my reaction there. It's so creamy. A little goes a long way for this particular product, right? I'm just going to carry it under my nose and my forehead, and now I'm just going in with an Avon concealer that I have at a lighter shade directly underneath the eyes, right, for my highlight to pop. Now I'm using a Real Technique brush and the Real Technique sponge to blend. Guys, if you want a nice smooth makeup that sits into the skin, there are 3 main tips. 1, drink water. 2, if you do not have a skincare routine, find a skincare routine. 3 is to blend. Remember, 1, drink water. 2, if you do not have a skincare routine, find a skincare routine. And 3 is to blend. And now I used my Real Technique brush, contouring brush here with my Black Radiance contour kit just to go around my cheekbones and my forehead for the contouring sections. Now I'm setting the highlights in place using a black opal setting powder. I am not that big much of a fan and the baking I will set. I'm not a big fan on baking. I won't let it sit for too long, right? And I won't apply a lot of it to my face. Personal preferences. Now I'm going in with my sponge to add a little of the setting powder on my cheekbones just to give it a little chisel look, right? It's not going to sit very long. I'm going to remove it from my face like within less than 2 minutes that I apply it. I'm using this Real Technique brush to remove the excess powder from my face. For me, it leaves me with a white look, which I do not like. I like my makeup to blend, right? So I'm now going to just dust off the excess powder and go in with my L'Oreal press powder, and I'm just going to tap that powder, push it into my skin, right, on all the parts that I highlighted. So this is the lighter shade. So now I'm going in with the darker shade press powder, and this one is from Mabeline, and I'm using this angled brush to apply to all the sections that I contoured, right? So it's going to let my face pop. And just for a reminder, guys, we highlight to expand a certain section and we contour to contract a certain section, right? So now I am going in with my very same brow dip. This is how convenient it is, and I'm going to line my lips, guys. Nothing too fancy. I have thick lips and I am dark skin. I'm not that much into the bright color lipsticks or anything like that. I rather to go subtle on the lips, right? So I just lined my lips. We were using a little of it, right, because a little goes a long way with this product. And now I'm going in with my Black Radiance lip gloss, and mama, I'm feeling myself, trust me. Look at that, and it's not sprayed as yet. Just look at that. So now I'm just setting my makeup into place using my Sacha Buttercup setting spray, and that's been holding me down since high school, trust me. So now here's the finished look, and I am so pleased. I did my blush and my highlight off camera. I am so pleased, and I can't explain how pleased I am with this look, trust me. I did some rearranging with the techniques and the products, and I am obsessed with this. So guys, thanks for watching. Please do comment down below which video you'd like to see me do next. So thank you for watching. Have yourself a wonderful time. Bye bye.